We now go back live to hear what Carlos Montero has to say, our special envoy in Washington, on everything that is happening during the presidential elections.
Good afternoon from good morning. It's not good afternoon yet. We are close to noon. So far, so good. The election is going smooth. Open the polls at 7 o'clock. They are going to close at 7 p.m. in most of the states of the East Coast. But I have an information, last minute information that's going to, maybe it's going to be important. You know, Pennsylvania, Kamala Harris was last night there. Donald Trump was there yesterday. I'm going to talk about that in a while, but I want to tell you this information, the last minute information. A judge, the justice, they said that in a small county of Pennsylvania, there were some problem with the software. Because it was that problems with the software, they couldn't scan where the people vote. They are going to extend the hours to vote until 10 p.m., from 7 to 10 p.m. That's going to be scary because this is a state that's going to be very important. It's one of the 7 swing states. They can go either Republican or Democrat. And Donald Trump was saying that he's scared that maybe it's going to be fraud. And listen to that. I mean, this problem with the software, that's something common. It happens in any system. But it's going to be extended until 10 p.m. Let's see how react Donald Trump, who has a very, very late evening closing of his campaign. 2 o'clock he left Michigan. 5 o'clock he was in Florida already, where he's going to explain the result. He was yesterday closing his campaign, saying that America is in danger, that foreigners are taking over this country, and they have to make them go back to their country and make America great and America for the American. He said also that Mexico has to help USA to stop this flow of immigrants coming here, and he said if they don't do it, he's going to impose some taxes on Mexican products, 20%, and the problem still 40%, and it's going to go up far as it needs to be to stop the immigrants coming here. Let's talk about Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris, she was in a different mood. She was closing his campaign in Philadelphia with a lot of show business, power star. It was Bon Jovi, it was Lady Gaga, it was there Oprah Winfrey and other famous people here. And she said, we need to change the way we look at each other in America. There cannot be so much hate. If I win, I want to be the president of all the Americans, not only one group of American. I'm going to be the president of the Republican, of the Democrat. Everybody is going to be free to say what they think in this country. And today she's going to wait the results here in the capital. Let's see what's happening. Are we going to know about the results? It's going to be very difficult, probably, but especially Pennsylvania is going to close later the polls, so maybe it's going to take a while for us to know who is going to be the next president. Ohio, Shady Bounds, the candidate of the vice president for the Republican Party, he voted this morning, and he said something, I mean, I agree with him. He said, whoever is going to win this election, half of the country is going to be upset. The reason this country is very divided, very extremely divided. I never see an election so divided. So what the candidate for the vice president of the Republican Party was saying is right. Half of the country is going to be upset. We are going to be here following the story, following this transcendental, historic elections in the USA. We are going to have a special program this evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time in Spanish, and we are also be talking with you guys in English about what's going on, and as far as we need, we are going to be here informing you guys. Thank you very much. I go back to you to the studio.
Thank you, Carlos, for the latest information.